Hi guys, and today it's time to talk about Burton nil, Sunderland 3. So I'm going to start with the team lineup. It was a 3-4-3 today. It was Labour's in goal. It was a back three: Connor McLaughlin, Deon Sanderson came in for the injured Bailey Wright, and Luke O'Neill was a part of the back three. But the four in midfield: Lyndon Goose was right wing back. Then it was Max Power and Grant Ledbetter, the two central midfielders, with Jake Falkins coming for the injured Callum McFadden. Then it was Ethan O'Brien coming in for Josh Scowen, with Charlie White and Ian McGeady as to make up the three. Then on the bench was Ryan Matthews, Chris McGuire, Josh Scowen, Jack Diamond, Dan Neil, Carl Winchester, and Jordan Jones. So let's get started. We in the 6th minute we take the lead, but it was a bit of well worth free kick, but second defending. It was a free kick on our right, and then McGeady passed it to Ledbetter. Ledbetter just shoots first time and goes in the bottom corner, and it was 1-0. And I think now let's come out and do what they put a bit of pressure on, but in the first half. But really, if I was honest, they didn't really put any think that you were oh, they could score here, if you get what I mean. So yeah, and then Gooch came down the wing, and then he passed it to McGeady, and McGeady was denied a goal by a block, by the goalie, what was actually a very good block as well. So yeah, so then we did get our second, and it was by Lyndon Gooch. Ledbetter takes a corner, the keeper parries it out, only a thought Gooch on the edge of the box. Gooch quickly shifts it onto his left foot, and then shoots it, hits the bar, and then goes in. And that, to be honest, was probably the pick of the buns. So yeah, and then after that we'd played it where it was to get to half time. So yeah, and it was half time 2-0. The referee was very card happy, I'll say that. Even McGeady, Luke O'Neill, and Lyndon Gooch were all showing yellow cards in the first half. So yeah, so the first big talking point of the setting off was a fight where Ethan O'Brien, where Gooch played a ball down, and pretty much O'Brien and Carter went for it, and then pretty much someone pushed someone, and it was pretty much got off physical. Then Josh Earl came into it, the Burton player, had nothing to do with it. He's on a yellow card. So then he pushes O'Brien in the hat off the advertising board. What gets himself sent off, as you can imagine, and O'Brien gets a yellow card. But how did Carter not get a yellow card? That's what I was wondering. So yeah, but never mind. We won the game, so yeah. So I would say it we had about a 10-15 minute spell where Burton, I wouldn't say we're on top. Birds did have to make one good save where I think it was Smith where shoots and Birds tips it onto the bar. So yeah, we did make a few changes. Ian McGeady, Jay Falkins, and Grant Ledbetter came off. Josh Scowen, Jack Diamond, not Jordan Jones, not Jack Diamond, Jordan Jones, and Carl Winchester came on. Sorry, so it was Josh Scowen, Carl Winchester, and John Jones that came on. It went 4-3-3. Lyndon Gooch went left back. So yeah, then with about 15 minutes to go, we ran the game off. Jordan Jones caused problem for them, and then more than once actually, and then he played a nice through ball to Charlie White to continue his goal scoring record. So yeah, then White came off for Diamond, and Maguire came on for Power, and we did actually in score again where Jones had a direct run through the middle, then he gets to Maguire, he's caught in two man, he starts on the keeper, makes a good save what the keeper expected me. And that's how it ended. To be fair, for the keeper, I wouldn't say it flattered us because we were totally dominant the whole game, but yeah, it was harsh on the goalkeeper, that's what I'm pretty much saying. So now let's get into how I thought the players did. Labour, I thought was good. Barely had anything to do, and whatever we did do, we did well. So yeah, Colin McLaughlin was solid as a rock. You would not even know he was a right back. So yeah, Deon Sanderson was brilliant in the heart of that defence, controlled. He could play it out everything you need from a centre back. He did really well. He'll have a big part to play in their field with Deon Sanderson being our only fit centre back. Yeah, Local 9, another impressive performance. Like, I think there was one key interception he made, what was good. So yeah, Lyndon Goats was brilliant. What a goal by him. And it caused them loads of problems. He was obviously unlucky not to have assist from Ian McGeady. So yeah, Max Power again was brilliant. Didn't really give the ball away, and he ticked off the midfield really well. So yeah, Grant Ledbetter, although he scored, he probably was not because he was terrible or anything, but he probably was our weakest player, if you get what I mean. Like, there was times where after the goal he would try and long range shots or whatever, and the time they did give the ball away a little. So yeah, Walken was better than what he was being, but at times he still got caught out defensively and stuff like that. So yeah, Ian O'Brien, I wouldn't say he was great or anything, but he weren't bad or anything, but he, he didn't really have anything. He was running, worked hard, everything you need him to do, did. So yeah, Ian McGee got another assist and pretty much before he went off, and the second half was just messing with the defenders. So yeah, and Charlie White, another good goal by Charlie. So yeah, Carl Winchester came on and played his part really, like came on and like kept it simple and tidy. So yeah, Jordan Jones got the assist, and when he came on, he ran rioting away. So yeah, and Josh Cohen didn't really do much, but he came on and played his part. And Maguire and Diamond came on too late for them to really have an impact, but Maguire nearly scored. So yeah, so now we are back into the top six in the league. We're acting now only 2 points off fourth, and 8 points off second. So yeah, and if after the last few performances, Doncaster and this one, I would be like really disappointed if we didn't meet the top six by the end of the season. So yeah, but we've got another big game on Tuesday against Fleetwood Town. I'll be back on Monday with my predicted 11. So yeah, so that's the end of the video. Like, subscribe, view, comment, and say yeah.